Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 2. Wow. What a relief. I would say, it was a comedy of error at the beginning. I don't know what Gabriel was thinking. But we recovered very well and pretty quickly. And kudos to Gabriel. I mean, it takes a big, big heart to be able to recover from that horrible mistake, horrendous mistake. But he did. And then the game was just not free flowing. The entire first half was, quite cagey, I would say. And I thought, you know, it might just be one of those days where the match might end in a draw. But kudos to the boys. They brought fire in the second half. And they push and got 2 goals. And just when I sat comfortably to enjoy the game now, to just allow it to flow, he gave away a cheap goal. I don't know what we're thinking. I felt Raya should have done better. Of course, his sight was, blocked a bit by 2 people. Maybe that's why the ball went in. But it was a brilliant strike from outside 18. And certainly maybe Rice should do better. But the boys should have done better to block that shot. That shot shouldn't be going in, as far as I'm concerned. Someone should be there blocking that shot. Maybe just a lapse of concentration, a bit of tiredness, who knows? But it was a tough game. And Bournemouth Stadium is tough. It's a tough place to win. And I don't know what our stats is like in that stadium. But I know last season we didn't win there. So tough match. But we prevailed. And that's what's needed to win the league. And for me, it would take performances like that of yesterday to really win the league. When your back is against the wall, what are you able to do? Are you able to perform under pressure? And the boys prove yesterday that they can do that. That's a positive I'm taking away from the game. For me, Declan Rice was a standout performer. We were not sure whether I was going to start the game because of the nasty kick he had in the game against Brighton. But he not only came to perform, he played for 90 minutes and he would deliver 2 outstanding goals. I also think it's important to mention Noni Madueke. I think he did put up a show for the way part. It was a tough game. It was still be tough for anybody, but the effort was there for Noni Madueke. And for me, if he continues to put in effort like that, then we can have a reliable alternative to Saka. But kudos to the boys. Kudos to Odegaard. I think he had a very good game yesterday. He controlled the tempo. I think Merino too stood out for me yesterday. He did control the tempo. The 2 guys at the back, Gabriel and Saliba, they were a beast. They dominated all the area balls. All their long balls were dealt with excellently. They dealt with long kick. In terms of, players that probably didn't do well enough, I would say Martinelli again didn't impress me yesterday. And I'm not trying to single him out. I just felt like he was a bit underwhelming. It wasn't impressive at all. But Rice was really, really good. And I think Subimendi was good. And Gabriel, as well as Saliba, were both good. In both bosses, I would say. All in all, it's a good point, a good 3 points. It's a good game of football, especially for neutrals. But I think we still need to improve certain aspects of our game, concentration in particular. Conceding 2 goals was really, really bad. But, I guess it's December and it's winning the game that counts. So I'll take the win any day, any time. And on to Liverpool, I think we need to put up a show against Liverpool. And that's what's needed. We need to put up a show. In terms of our performances overall this season, I don't think we've been blowing teams away like we did some 3 years ago. But who cares? The points tally is piling up. Not as good as 3 years ago, but I guess it's how we finish the season that matters. On to the next.